Hey, my name's Jordan. I am currently on a summer missions project with Cru, and recently I've been talking a lot about my faith and a lot about what God has been doing in my life from day to day. But I think it's really important to talk about how I got to this point in my relationship with God. So, first of all, I have grown up in a Christian family, and I have spent a lot of my time in church hearing about the greatness of God and just how wonderful He is. I remember as a little kid consistently hearing this message in church. And so, growing up in this environment, I turned to morality and rule following in an effort to earn acceptance from God and to earn His favor. But that wasn't the only thing that I was craving acceptance from. I looked to gain acceptance from divorced parents, from the popular groups in middle and high school, and in many of my closest relationships. And as I struggled with seeking this acceptance from other people, it ultimately left me feeling burdened and unfulfilled. It actually wasn't until college that I heard the gospel articulated in a way that actually made sense. I finally realized that Jesus died for people just like me, people who put their desires before the desire for a personal relationship with Him, and that through His resurrection, I'm actually made new, and I'm accepted on so much of a deeper level than any friendship could ever give me. So my response to that isn't centered around morality and rule following, but is actually centered around the freedom that I get from Christ dying to know and love me and accept me, which hearing this was life-changing because it was this acceptance that I had been craving for my entire life. So I no longer have to seek acceptance from my friendships, and I can actually focus more on contributing to them rather than what I can get out of them. Giving my life over to Christ is not something that's perfect. It doesn't mean that every day is the best day ever. There's still really hard times and disappointments that happen, but it most definitely gives me a greater purpose for my life than anything I ever could have imagined. I've heard it said before that the gospel helps us to see that we are more sinful than we've ever dared to believe, but we are more loved and accepted than we've ever dared to hope. And I think this is incredibly true and incredibly reflective of my life. And it's for this reason that I've given my life to Christ, and I'll never go back.